I mean, you got to be kidding me. How can you want these two in power over Trump and J.D. Vance? And Trump and J.D. Vance been taking a lot of questions, a lot of hard questions, while Kamala Harris hasn't taken an interview yet. The interview she just had, she did with her and Tim Walz. That don't count because y'all ain't going to challenge each other. She needs to sit in front of somebody who's going to challenge her on what she say. And she's running from media. She's running from interviews. And she only want to talk in rallies where she can say anything she want. And ain't nobody challenging her to what she's saying. People starting to see. People are waking up. They see the truth. They see she ain't worth it.
Oh, ABC. Oh, hey. You gonna condemn Hamas and the terrorist attacks here or what? You know the three branches of government yet? You are such a loser. You are so stupid. You are the worst. You suck. You are the absolute worst.
Or they're getting protested by their own rabid leftoid base. I mean, I really mean it. They can't go anywhere. Throughout the last 4 years, we've chronicled this phenomenon. Joe Biden got booed and heckled in California, of all places. Nancy Pelosi constantly gets heckled in her own city. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez can't host a freaking town hall in her own district. Every single time it devolves into total chaos.
Okay, sir, so I mean, here's what I'm saying.
His entire career has made it so that Social Security is in danger.
So
here's the reason why his state has all the credit card companies, because money loves him.
Get your hands off me. Where are you on the migrant issue? You're absent, American.
And now Kamala Harris and Joe Biden are stuck on the campaign.
And you're starting to see, man, people are fed up with AOC, Kamala Harris. That's the reason why they be trying to avoid these interviews. That's why they be trying to avoid these press conferences, because people are going to call them out on their lies, whether it's somebody in the audience or whether it's the person that's in charge, that's a host that's going to be asking you questions. That's the reason why she's avoiding all of this. She knows she's going to be challenged. She can't keep running because you ain't finna win like that. And all that just sitting back and just trying to cheat with these headlines and stuff like that, that's not going to work.
Campaign trail, frankly, struggling to campaign. They're getting booed everywhere.
Yep.
This happened just yesterday. Again, getting protested by their own supporters. And it's obvious why now, isn't it? I mean, it's constant backstabbing in this weird leftist coalition. Kamala Harris essentially branded herself a far-left politician, a progressive, for the purposes of attaining all the political glory, the titles, the offices, the connections. And now she's faced with possibly the biggest promotion of her entire career. She's done a complete 180. And so obviously that's why leftoids are protesting her, because essentially she's a total fraud. And that, of course, also loops back to the initial point of the video. That's why they're hiding, because they're frauds and they're scared. They claim to not be scared, but they're too scared to freaking campaign because they don't want to get protested. They're too scared to do interviews, to sit down and do a press conference.
Would it kill you guys to have a press conference? Why hasn't she had a press conference?
Listen, the Vice President and Governor Walz have been busy crisscrossing this country since
that is not no excuse about them being busy. That's not an excuse. Oh, they've been busy. No, that is not no excuse. Donald Trump been doing press conferences. He's been doing rallies. He did a 2.5 hour interview with Elon Musk. That right there is no excuse. Look what J.D. Vance been doing. J.D. Vance been going to all these networks that don't even like them. CNN, ABC, MSNBC. They've been going to all of these networks. That is no excuse to why she ain't been doing interviews. There he go lying for her. Oh, they've been busy. Everybody's always busy. When you're running for president, you got to do these interviews to let the people know where you stand. She's running and saying that she's talking to voters behind the scenes. We know what you're doing behind the scenes, Kamala, because you're trying to pay people like Ricky Smiley. You've been trying to pay people like Steve Harvey, pay all these celebrities money just so they can tell their fans to vote for you. That's exactly what she's doing behind the scene. She just tried to pay Dr. Umar $10,000. Tried to pay this man $10,000 for an interview and to pretty much try to tell him to tell black people to vote for her and not Trump. That's what she's doing. That's why she's running from these interviews.